Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana. Yesterday, William Ruto was in Murang'a County for his presidential campaigns. And after his rallies in Murang'a, William Ruto updated his social media accounts with the events of the day. But that did not go on well with William Kabogo. Because as William Ruto was mentioning those who had accompanied him in his Murang'a rallies, actually mentioned William Kabogo at the tail end of his post. And he did not even acknowledge William Kabogo's political party, Tujibebe. So that did not go on well with William Kabogo, who raised that issue with William Ruto. After William Ruto had also shared that post to a popular WhatsApp group, a WhatsApp group that is very popular with a majority of elected leaders from Kiambu and largely from the mountain. And from the screen there, you can see there Uteti wa Kiambu. That's the WhatsApp group that actually William Ruto had shared one of his posts, one of his social media posts to. And then upon William Ruto sharing one of his social media posts to this WhatsApp group Uteti wa Kiambu, William Kabogo actually replied to that. And William Kabogo, you can see telling William Ruto, "You guys forgot me and my party. I hope it was an oversight and not intentional." And then later, very fast, William Kabogo, realizing that he had just made a mistake, he deleted that WhatsApp message. And then he also updated it now to be more good and more sounding to William Ruto. So in this video, I want us to dissect this to see exactly what is happening in Kenya Kwanza Alliance. And as we dissect that, I want also to put into consideration the current political reality in Kiambu and largely on the mountain. That's what I want us to do in this video. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you. The mere fact that actually William Ruto mentioned Kabogo at the tail end of his social media post is an indication that William Ruto has a low opinion of William Kabogo. That is one thing. Secondly, William Ruto might be considering William Kabogo as a troublemaker. So William Ruto does not want to give William Kabogo some kind of prominence. He wants Kabogo not to be noticed. Because also in 2017 Jubilee nominations, William Kabogo is on record stating clearly that it was William Ruto who actually rigged him out of those party primaries. So William Ruto still views and sees Kabogo as a troublemaker. Somebody that if he gives prominence, then can come actually back to maybe disturb him or to backstab him. So William Ruto is trying to do all he can not to give William Kabogo the prominence. And then why is he having a low opinion of William Kabogo? To answer that question again, if you look at the factors that actually came into play before William Kabogo actually decided to join William Ruto, William Kabogo himself, when he was joining William Ruto some days ago, he made it very clear that it was the ground that forced him to join William Ruto. That was William Kabogo. And some weeks before that, William Kabogo had been flip-flopping. At one point, he was being seen to be heading towards Azimio. At times, he was attacking the president again, showing some signs that he was joining William Ruto. And even before he actually joined William Ruto, he had also joined Raila Amolo Odinga when Raila was in Kiambu. And Kenyans thought that now William Kabogo was just about to join Azimio. Later, we saw him joining William Ruto, and he stated clearly that it was the ground that forced him to join William Ruto. So I might be right to conclude that it was Kabogo, or rather it's Kabogo, let me put it that way. It's Kabogo who actually looked for William Ruto, but not the other way around. So William Ruto does not see William Kabogo's value in his Kenya Kwanza alliance. He is just seeing a politician or a leader who just want to use his perceived popularity for his political mileage in Kiambu County. And you know, William Ruto is also trying to look for leaders through his other party in Kiambu. So he might be very reluctant of giving rival parties, or rather friendly parties, who might actually turn rival some prominence in Kiambu County. So William Ruto actually, that post by William Ruto, the one that he shared to that WhatsApp group, and actually mentioning William Kabogo at the tail end of it, was very much intentional and very deliberate. Though even though William Ruto later actually updated it, and I was starting with Musalia Mudavadi, then William Kabogo, then Moses Kuria. But that was after William Kabogo had actually complained. And then also William Kabogo, realizing that he had actually made a mistake by actually complaining, he deleted that again. So you can just see clearly that there is some very serious suspicion in Kenya Kwanza alliance. Things seem to be falling apart. And I'm saying things are falling apart because also if you look at Mount Kenya politics in the recent days, there have been more defections from William Ruto's camp to Uhuru Kenyatta. Just some few days after William Ruto had been crowned other presidential candidate, Stephen Ndichu, Kiambu Speaker, actually dumped William Ruto after he had actually attended that other NDC where William Ruto was endorsed. About 2 or 3 days later, he dumped William Ruto for Azimio, and he stated that now he's going for Kiambu senatorial seat through Jubilee Party. That was one very strong aspirant who actually dumped William Ruto for Uhuru Kenyatta. And then again, if you look at the mountain, in the past, about 3 days ago, there have also been so many major defections from William Ruto to Uhuru Kenyatta. A clear indication that the ground might be changing, and changing very, very fast, from William Ruto to Uhuru Kenyatta. Yesterday, about 50 other coordinators in Kirinyaga County dumped William Ruto for Jubilee. Yes, you can see that's not a small number. And these were William Ruto's campaigners, grassroots mobilizers, people who are marketing William Ruto on the ground in Kirinyaga. They all dumped William Ruto for Jubilee. And those are just indications that the ground might be changing, and changing very, very fast. And that's largely what I've always maintained here. I've always stated that our politics is largely ethnic. And by August, you will see a strong wave blowing towards Uhuru Kenyatta. The mountain people will actually be reminded that they belong somewhere. They have an ethnic and political kingpin who happens to be President Uhuru Kenyatta. As it is today, there is no leader who has emerged as an alternative political and ethnic kingpin to the mountain apart from Uhuru Kenyatta. So I also believe Kabogo, with that realization that the ground might be changing, he also wants an excuse to dump William Ruto. So he's just starting with such light things that you guys forgot me. I won't be surprised to eventually find William Kabogo actually dumping William Ruto. Because also if you look at Kabogo's body language, Kabogo, if he had this way, then the last person he could have actually worked with, that person is none other than William Ruto. So William Kabogo is just still with William Ruto as he maybe he looks at things. He's just still there observing things. He's still observing things. And if we can be rest assured that the ground is actually tilting towards Uhuru, or rather dumping William Ruto, Kabogo will gladly dump William Ruto for even Uhuru Kenyatta. So these are just early signs, or rather early warning signs, that this man, William Kabogo, might have joined William Ruto so that he could actually have the last laugh. You know, in 2017, he said William Ruto raved him out of Uda nomination. So he might have joined William Ruto as a payback time. He wants to find William Ruto's weakness so that actually he can sink that William Ruto's boat on the mountain. That's what I'm seeing, and I'm reading from all this. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did state when we were starting, in case you've bumped here for the very first time, and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.